Yo, what up guys? It's Bitcoin Heroin here. Wanted to go over Coinbase with y'all, get you signed up, get you in there, and just kind of get you going. So, let's do it. I'm going to go ahead and sign in. If you don't know, Coinbase is going to be your wallet where you can purchase Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and maybe soon to be added more. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my email in here. And it's going to ask me for my two-step verification. Now, if you don't have this set up already, I imagine you wouldn't know what this is. What you're going to want to do is you're going to download an app. It's called the Google Authenticator app. It's on your phone. I'm going to go over it here in just a minute. So let me go ahead. I'm going to open up my phone real quick. Go to my Google Authenticator app. And the number I have for it here is 851. Just verify that. We'll just let it load here for a second. So the Coinbase account is going to be good for anyone in the United States, Canada, or the United Kingdom. And there are other options if you aren't in those places. And I can kind of put a couple links down below where you can actually go sign up if you're there. It's a really good place to start, Coinbase. It's one of the places that I started buying and selling, and it's been relatively easy to understand. So this shouldn't be too hard. One of the things we're going to go first here is in the settings. I want to go over the two-factor authentication with you. So go into your app store, look for the Google Authenticator app. Should ask you to sign up with your Gmail account. Go ahead and set that up. When you create your Coinbase account, you're going to want to go in here to settings, go to your security, and you're going to set up your two-factor authentication. Okay, what it's going to do is it's going to pull up a barcode, or a QR code, excuse me, that looks like this. You'll pull your phone out. You're going to add a new QR code. You'll scan that with your phone, and then Coinbase will actually ask you to enter that number that pops up in the Google Authenticator app. Super easy. Boop. So that's the code that I used. This isn't my QR code. This is just an example from online. So in the future, when you sign in on Coinbase, you're actually going to go to your Google Authenticator app, look up, it should say your email here, and it'll say Coinbase up on top of these numbers, and you'll actually type that number in. This is just for extra security. I highly recommend you to do it. It also gives you an option to link your phone number up to get a text message. However, the Google Authenticator app is going to make it a lot more secure. So definitely do that. Now, this is the dashboard for Coinbase. You can see that it gives you the options here to look at the different altcoins that are listed on Coinbase currently. You can see what Bitcoin's current price is, what it's changed in the last month, and what the percentage of that is also. Now, these coins here are all great. They're all good to buy. In fact, I think they're all good to buy for long-term investments. So when you get in here, you'll be able to purchase any of these. So let's go over to the buy and sell tab here. You're actually able to purchase Bitcoin instantly right off of the market and deposit it straight into your Coinbase account. And how you would do that is you're going to want to add a payment. When you select the payment method, it'll give you an option here. You can see that I already have my banking account connected to it, and then below that I do have my debit card connected to it. So after you select the add account, you'll see that it gives you a couple options here of things to add. When you're adding in a bank account, that's going to be for a larger amount, larger investments that you're making a purchase through Coinbase from your bank account. When you use a bank account to make purchases and sales, prices are locked in the day of the trade. So whatever price Bitcoin is at currently is the price you'll get it when it gets deposited into your Coinbase account 4 to 5 days later. I recommend doing the credit debit card. That's the way to get smaller investment amounts, and that's really where you're going to want to start at. So just by clicking on this tab here, it's going to give you all of the fill in the blanks for adding a debit card. And I already have a card added, so I'm obviously not going to do that, so I'm just going to close it here. So once you have your card connected, you're probably going to have a balance of $300. And you're probably going to want to get more information about how to increase the limits there. So just follow the link through here, the increase limits link, and it'll take you right to it. Another thing I want to add to, when you're adding your bank account to Coinbase, Coinbase is actually going to do 2 separate kind of around $1 transactions on your bank account. All you need to do is simply log into your bank account, verify the 2 amounts, and enter them back into Coinbase. So looking at the sell tab now, you can see that you can actually sell from any of your wallets and deposit it into your bank account. What that'll do is it'll actually give you the market equivalent amount of the currency that you're sending from your wallet to your bank account, essentially turning it back into fiat currency. So now if we come over here to the accounts tab, this is actually where you'll be able to send and receive different currencies into your different wallets. If we take a look at my Litecoin wallet here, you can see that on January 22nd, I purchased Litecoin from my checking account, and it had it deposited into my Litecoin wallet. Then on the 26th, I sent my Litecoin out to my exchange from here. And how you do that, come over here to the send button here, click the send, you'd get an address from your exchange, you'd paste that here, come down here and either type in the amount, or you can use the send max button and send the max amount of the currency that you have in here to your exchange. As you can see, you have to have that address in there first before you send anything. And then if you were to receive, come over here to the receive button, and if this is going to come from either your exchange, someone sending you Litecoin, you're going to hit this receive button, and what it's going to do is going to give you a reminder. And what the reminder is you only want to send Litecoin to Litecoin. You cannot send Bitcoin to Litecoin. You can't send Ethereum to Litecoin. All of these wallets need to have the same thing being sent to them for what they are. So Litecoin to Litecoin, Ethereum to Ethereum, BC Cash to BC Cash, and Bitcoin to Bitcoin. It's really important because if you mess it up, it's gone. So click on the show address. It's going to give you a QR code that you can use. If your exchange has an option for you to scan a QR code, you can actually use your mobile device and scan this code, and it'll automatically put the address into your exchange. If you're doing it manually or if you're sending it over, you're going to want to copy this. I don't recommend highlighting it because, again, just like sending the wrong currency to the wrong wallet, it can be lost. If you accidentally miss a digit, or maybe you, when you're pasting it, you add a space to it, and that can happen sometimes, trust me, it's gone forever. So they do have a copy code here, copy code button. Just go ahead and click that. It'll copy it to it, and there's no room for failure there. So that's it, guys. We went over the dashboard. We went over how to buy and how to sell it. We went over how to use your accounts when you're sending or receiving it from your wallets. And we went over the two-factor authentication, which is very vital to the security of your account. I appreciate you guys watching again. If this video gave any kind of value to you, please give it a share, give it a thumbs up. Check the links in the description below for more information. And I'll see you next time. This is Bitcoin Heroin, and I'm signing out.